period we have discussed about the rate programmed drug delivery systems. Means there were the rate controlling membranes which were regulating the release of the system. Now our today's topic is activation modulated drug delivery systems. What these activation modulated drug delivery systems? These activation modulated drug delivery systems are basically those systems which regulate the release of the drug depending upon the certain characteristic features of its molecule. For example, if there are certain agents which have the capability to generate the osmotic pressure, or those molecules which have the capability to convert into another form. For example, those molecules which have which at a temperature of our body temperature, means 37 degrees Celsius, they get vaporized, then they will be in the vapor state. And now these, as the osmotic pressure, vapor pressure are the colligative properties, what they are going to do, they lead to that of the generation of the pressure inside the system. What is our system over here? System is it may be in the form of the tablet, it may be in the form of the pellet, or it will be a coated tablet. Means there will be a preparation which will contain certain agents which will allow the generation of a certain pressure inside it, or changes which will allow the release of the drug, and that release will be governed by certain kind of a mechanism. For example, if I say activation modulated systems, and then there are the various mechanisms which are involved which will facilitate the release of the drug at a constant rate. For example, the first of all, that is the osmotic pressure, then vapor pressure, hydrodynamic pressure, ion exchange and pH activations. These are the commonly used and commonly utilized systems, or we can say mechanisms in control of the drug delivery systems. Now these systems have their own property. Means osmotic pressure controlled drug delivery system will have the components which will generate the osmosis, means which will have the osmotic effects. Now in vapor pressure system, though it will contain the molecules which will generate the vapor pressure. Hydrodynamic pressure means those which will generate the hydrodynamic pressure, means pressure generated by the water. Ion exchange, they will be sensitive to that of the changing the concentration of the ions in the surrounding means. pH activation means they will be affected by the change in the pH in the surrounding, and that change in the pH may affect the ionization of the polymeric material and polymeric membranes, which will allow the release of the drug. So by making use of these kind of the phenomena, we can activate the release of the drug, and these activation modulated systems, similar to the rate programmed drug delivery systems, are aimed to deliver the drug at a constant rate in a particular therapeutic window for a specific period of time. Now they are also prepared to facilitate, to improve the patient compliance, to reduce the dosing frequencies. Now the mechanism of the activation could be different. These are the some of the properties of the molecules. Means it may be a polymer, it may be another agent, it may be a diluent, or it may be another component which have these properties. For example, if I say I add a agent which will generate the osmotic pressure, now that will be termed as osmogens. Means they will be the components, they will develop the osmotic pressure. For example, if I have a certain molecule which will ionize at a particular pH, then it will be pH sensitive. If I have a molecule which is sensitive to that of the change in the ion concentration, means which will be facilitating, according to Schulze-Hardy rule, there will be the displacement of the ions, means higher valence ions will displace the lower valence ions, and it will facilitate the release. Then it will be ion exchange controlled drug delivery system. Certain molecules which gets vaporized at the body temperature, then there will be they will generate the vapor pressure inside the dosage form, and then they are regulating. Then the means could be any for activation. And we can't say that these are the only limited means by which we can control the release of the drug. Now, we have other activation modulated systems which are termed as mechanical means. Now, these mechanical means are basically regulated by the current, and when the current is used to regulate or to activate the release of the drug, then it will be termed as iontophoresis, electroporation or electrophoresis, depending upon the mechanism used. Now, the next is sonication. Sonication means by making use of the sonicating force, and these mechanical activations are done from that of the outside. Now, in the dosage form there will be no current, in the dosage form there will be no sonication, but what is happening over here, that we are applying these mechanical means after the dosage form has reached to the site of action. For example, if I have taken a tablet orally, or if I have placed an implant subcutaneously, then I am going to apply some current, I am going to apply some more sonication force, or I am going to apply a magnetic field, or I am going to irradiate. Now, these things, these mechanical means will be used only after the application of the system inside the body. Now, if these systems are used, then they have the property, means they are basically also used to target the drug release according to the body requirement, means according to the body or the disease condition, they mimic the release according to the body requirement. So, these activation modulated drug delivery systems can be classified as osmotic pressure controlled drug delivery system, vapor pressure controlled drug delivery system, hydrodynamic pressure controlled drug delivery system, ion exchange controlled drug delivery system, pH activation modulated drug delivery systems, and mechanically modulated drug delivery systems. And among the mechanically modulated drug delivery systems, they may be modulated by, if they are modulated by current, then they are iontophoresis, electrophoresis, electrophoresis. If they are regulated by the sonication, then they are phonophoresis. If they are regulated by the magnetic field, then they are magnetically controlled drug delivery system. If they are by exposing the system by a particular wavelength of the light, then they are irradiation controlled drug delivery systems. Now, we will discuss in detail the osmotic pressure controlled drug delivery systems.